Ladies and gentlemen, again, this is Bongani Shiba of Walk Tall with Shiba, the show that seeks to inspire and motivate other people by telling them how other people are living their lives. This is another one of those episodes where we introduce somebody that is phenomenal. We actually had to get people out because for the first time we're doing the recording, we had people come to witness it. We almost had a studio audience because that is how big the person we're talking with is. As you know, there's a whole lot of empowerment out there with women being professional career women, but at the same time being capable of running their own families and building their own empires and building their own homes and building their own brands and reputations and still be able to be a good mother to raise good children. We have found at Walk Tall that there is nobody who epitomizes that better than Nomkhosi Kiki Mkwanazi. Hi, Kiki.
Hi, Shiba. Are you sure we're talking about the same Nomkhosi Kiki Mkwanazi?
I kind of expected that
I
comment.
don't know the Kiki you're talking about. I don't know her. Anyway, hi, Shiba. Thanks for having me here. And wow, please have that on my obituary.
Right, so now everyone knows I am the official obituary writer when she passes. Oh, okay, tell me, Kiki, let's get into it because I have a feeling this one we're going to run out of time. And,
I talk that much.
Yeah.
Hello, listeners. And thank you for spending your data listening. It's an honor.
Siyabonga. Yes, we are honored for the data that you are spending to listen to Kiki. Kiki, tell me your background so that people may understand when I say you're a career woman, professional, working in a field that women kind of have to struggle to be in. Please.
Oh, wow. Let me start at the bottom.
Bottom.
I'm a Mbabane woman, born, raised, manufactured, born, raised, bred, buttered in Mbabane. And then the Manzini bug hit. I had to move to Manzini. I have lived in Manzini just slightly longer than half my life. Going to the career thing, I'm an environmentalist who loves nature. I have been in just about every industry anyone can think of. Oh, do I start with the school thing?
You taught.
I have schooled. I have
Okay.
to start with this one. I have schooled in just about every school in Swaziland. Almost. Whatever school I didn't school at, I taught at. So I've taught, yes.
Wait. You went to St. Mark's.
I went to St. Mark's.
You taught at MDS.
Well, I had people I beat at MDS.
Beat.
When we were in primary.
I see.
Evil Forest, 1980s.
My goodness.
Should I mention names?
No, please. The Evil Forest is haunting me as it is. That is fine. Thank you very much. For those that are not in the know, the Evil Forest is a bush foresty area by Matadorosa School, and it used to be, Nine, that we grew up with a long time ago. There would be a place for fighting on Fridays.
Remember.
Right. So you're in Manzini and you work as an environmentalist.
Yep.
My understanding was that you built the airport. How does being an environmentalist make you a person who built the new airport?
I love the accolades. You keep piling all these accolades on me. Did I mention? Oh, after teaching. After teaching, I went into farming. And after farming, I went into construction. And after construction, I'm in aviation. So, whatever industry
I
haven't been in, I think that one a business called. Anyway, construction, my era while I was in construction, I spent 4.5 years in construction. I was the resident environmental compliance officer.
I see. Okay, so basically you were the one that was saying, no, you can't dig there.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Don't move that tree. What has the tree done? Come on, people, and tie myself to the tree and cry and scream bloody murder. Of course, I just mow the tree down anyway. Buggers. Anyway, that was that. And try as much as possible to keep the airport construction project as environmentally pristine and friendly as possible. We need it. Look, the airport is smack in the middle of an environmentally sensitive area.
Okay.
So you needed to, as much as possible, keep it as pure, quote unquote, as possible in environmentally speaking. And if you will allow me to brag.
Brag on.
Okay. I like to believe I did my work so well during the construction. It is actually a problem now during operation, because in aviation you want to keep the animals as far away from the airport as possible.
And you made sure they don't displace the animals.
Now that I made the airport so inviting and so welcoming for the animals that they decided, we're staying here. Bring your airplanes, guys, but I see you in Zara.
Kiki, stop. Let's move on. This is, my God. All right, listen. Kiki, you mentioned that you love nature.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask you, and since you've been, job hopping, career hopping, switching lanes and so on, what and who inspires you?
Oh, wow. It would be anybody and everyone who is hustling and making something of themselves.
Oh.
From Magelotangis Mathematics and Market to provide for their family, to the cobbler on the streets, to the corporate woman who holds that high position in a, how the world works.
Yes,
right?
of course.
Insofar as women, those who have broken the glass ceiling, those are, the people who give me my drive. And it would be amiss of me not to mention my mother.
Okay.
My mother is one of those people who, despite all odds stacked against her, from literal below ground zero, created an empire or that ran into the millions. Of course, it had to shut down, politics, women, blah, 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 blah,
yes,
and everything.
Yes.
But those who were alive and techno-savvy in the 80s, 90s, early 90s, towards the mid-90s will remember Mativike, Maseka.
Yes, of course.
You will remember Golden China?
Yes, of course.
That's my mom, Joe.
What?
That's my mom.
What?
Yes, that cute short lady. That's my mom.
God. Okay.
Yeah, she's the epitome of greatness, and strength and tenacity.
So
and
that's obviously how then, you being a short person yourself, that's whose steps you must be following.
Interestingly, to a certain extent, yes, but I was raised by my dad.
I see.
And my dad would drum it into my head that I should never, ever find myself depending on anybody, especially a man. I'm sorry to all the men who are offering. I'm still, hey.
We shall move on.
Welcoming all those Jeeps.
We shall move on before Kiki advertises herself on the show. Tell me the most misplaced compliment you get.
Your introduction.
Oh, okay, sorry. How is it misplaced?
You said I'm phenomenal. I'm too short to be phenomenal. I'm joking. I don't know. People will look at you and think she's always laughing, she's always joking, she finds humor in just about everything, and
don't you
think I do.
Okay.
But then they think, that woman has nothing going wrong in her life, everything kuhlangen type thing. And that's the greatest misconception that I have, where you find that being the person that I am faced with, the stuff that I'm faced with on the daily, every once in a while, you find that you use that humor
to
get
push you through.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So the compliment that is misplaced is the fact that hey, Kiki, you are so great. You got it all together. You are so great.
No.
All right. Okay. But
I
hey,
haven't
look.
even combed my hair. I can't have got no.
Right now,
Yeah.
you haven't combed your hair. Well, it's covered, so I can't tell. For those that are listening, she has covered it so nicely, and it doesn't even look like she hasn't got it all together. So I guess we're lost. Right. Anyway, let's see. You are a single mother raising 2 daughters.
Yes, gorgeous daughters.
And I guess that part again is where I would say you're sounding like you've done so many things in your career. It means you're probably hardly home. And how do you maintain peace? How do you maintain order? How do you maintain decorum? How do you maintain routine with 2 daughters and still be able to watch? One of them is well into her teens and probably one to watch. How do you do this?
She's on her way out of her teens.
Oh.
Yes. She's 19. Good God, and so headstrong. Whoa. Listen, what can I say? I have a good support system.
Right, okay.
Here's something interesting. I had a consultancy at some point. So I'd knock off from work, scoop, drive home, and then start working on my consultancy issues and go to a home office and start working. So you'd find that you're surviving on like 2 hours sleep, roughly. And you, obviously then besides the consultancy that you're running, you also consult on other projects as well as a resident environmentalist and stuff like that. So you find that you knock off from work at around 7 p.m., you drive home. Hi, oh, y'all are still alive, and then start working. And one day I came across my daughter, the one who's 19 now. I came across her a passage. She had boobs. She had grown breasts, and I don't know when it happened. It hit me then that I am missing out on kukula babantwana bam. Or at that time, kukula babantwana I'm not as present as I want to. I had to let go of a few things, and well, basically, around about now, how I survive the other whirlwind, I have a great support system. You have a great support system in the mother, the friends, the cousins, the sisters, the siblings, the family, the people you keep close to. Family, blood, family, and blood. Family around you. Okay, we're running out of time, so I want you to tell me how you would encourage anyone who's out there feeling like the world is caving in to walk tall. And I would like to hear something that something that they could use that's not so abstract. Oh, Jesus. Laugh. They must laugh. Listen, humor will get you out of the worstest of situations. We are heading for the nastiest economic season. And if we don't find something funny, we're gonna crash. Literally, that's my belief. I'll tell you something. I write. Okay. I won't say I dabble in writing because my editor will take offense. Okay, so you're writing now. Okay. I write. I have an article in The Nation. I'm plugging. So, called Pocket Diaries. The mandate is it must be light, it must be airy, it must tickle, and stuff like that. So you have to find the funny and you have to bring it out. 2012 was quite possibly the worst year of my life. My whole world was crumbling. Okay. Finances, jobs, etc. Biggest crash. I talk about this freely. I laugh about it. Ngali work Facebook. I discovered on Facebook that I'm not in a relationship My God. Anymore. And I still have to give out those articles, right? That are light and funny, right, and airy. So I needed to tap into the funny somewhere deep inside. All right, Kiki, I'm sorry.
we have run out of time, like I had said. You have been listening to Kiki Mkwanazi. This is Walk Tall. Catch the next episode. We will do a part 2.